in just a few minutes. Fuck. If anybody just saw a dildo on the screen, that was because that guy makes some wild fucking thumbnails. Watch a lot of weird shit. Had to like clarify on that. Alright, so we are live right now. Right now I'm in the process of downloading it, so let's see. Usually the UI is usually where I get most of the shit. You know, really, I want to honestly figure out why that guy makes some wild ass fucking thumbnails like that. I'm surprised YouTube doesn't get after him for doing that. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the stream on my phone here. It makes life a whole lot simpler. How long is the update going to take? That all depends on my internet. So right now, I have a current speed of 7. Oh, no, now it's gone. It was 7 megabytes. But we're totally... Okay, now it's 13. It's downloading little at a time, 1.2 gigabytes out of 6.9. So it's quite a large update, surprisingly. Usually PTB usually isn't all this big. It kind of ranges around from a few gigabytes. This is pretty huge, but I think a lot of it has to do with the map changes. There's a lot of map changes, and that probably also adds a whole lot of different meshes to the game, because they had to rework pretty much every single structure. I don't know how many... let me check the patch notes really quick. I think I said it pulled up. So Coldwind Farm, Macmillan Estate, Autohaven Wreckers, Backwater Swamp, level design, QL, fixes. I don't know if that has anything to do with the new map design for the breakable walls and all that shit, but layout tweaks probably the same thing. Rotten field size and type spacing. So yeah, so we got pretty much all the old original map styles are done, except for I think some of the newer DLC maps that'll probably come out in like next killer chapter maybe. But I'm waiting for everything to download first before we actually pop into the archive and the customization folders here. It's still downloading everything. This is usually how I pull out everything for the game. So, in that regards, yes. Oh, we also have the new movies, too, for the archives, unless they found a different way to actually hide these from us. It looks like they reverted back to the original loading screen. But we'll be able to showcase the archive videos, and if you guys don't want to actually get spoiled by those, don't worry, I will let you know ahead of time that I'm going to be spoiling those, and if you want to turn away, that you should do so, because we're also going to be leaking those out in this stream. So I always tend to do that when it comes to the archives, but it's totally and entirely up to you guys if you want to stay. But anyways, we'll go ahead and see the chat here. Yeah, I'm actually pretty excited for the Rift 2 myself, my guy. Yes, PTB is out, or yeah, it's out. It's just I'm waiting for it to download, which we are now at 3 out of 6.9 gigabytes. So we could have some weird internet shortages. That's why I'm seeing a whole lot of empty spikes here, but I don't know if that has anything to do with the rain that we're getting. Honestly, you're not going to believe this shit, so I'll tell you a quick story. A few years ago, our dog actually chewed up the internet cord, and I literally had to basically splice it back together. I'm actually still surprised to this day that it's still holding up. She pretty much chewed up the Ethernet cord that goes up and around the house into the garage. Yeah. I'm surprised it works on rainy days. I tried covering it up from getting wet and electrical taping it, and it seems to be holding up. So Tome 3 is this PTB? Yes, Tome 3 is pretty much PTB. We're going to be going over that stuff once it finishes downloading here. Great Dead by Daylight hack exclusive, please. I can't say I advocate for hacks, but Dwight is coming to the Rift, and this is the most hyped one. Honestly, I wanted Jake to come to this Rift, but unfortunately it had to be Dwight first. I guess hopefully next Rift for Tome 4 that we get my boy Jake, because I'm a Jake main. It'd be cool to see Jake. I'm glad they got Legion. Legion's kind of one of my few favorite original killers, even though he's a bit overrated. Yes, Donovan, I have been good despite the bullshit that's going on. It's kind of affected me too, and like it has everybody else. Mine, I can't say for any good or for any worse. Again, like I don't know if you guys have seen my little update video that I did. I can't really say the big bad word because YouTube will pretty much demonetize this video, and it's pretty annoying. Honestly, I hate this platform so much. I think a lot of content creators don't really like this platform because you can't really say a whole lot. But yeah, if you watch my video, I pretty much elaborate how it's kind of affected me, but I can't really go into too many details about it at this current time because of my situation. Is that meaning we getting Rift today? I see that the archives website thing. So the Rift is out, yes, for PTB. It's not out for live. So what that means is you're not going to be able to progress in the Rift or you can do challenges, but they're not going to carry over to stable. So it's just for testing. I think I forget. I think Leaks by Daylight. I hadn't actually posted it on my community tab, which I'll probably do after this video, of the dates that level 1 of Tome 3 comes out. I believe it will be it basically does come out today. It's just you can't do anything until it actually hits live servers, which I don't know when live branch is. I think the live version of PTB, when it comes out of PTB to live branch is like 2 weeks from now, a week from now, something like that. Usually it's typically around 2 weeks that we see PTB usually go to stable, if not usually next week. It just depends on how much time they need to polish up after PTB testing. So that's pretty common. I've always been interested learning more about Jake. Yeah, same. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is that I'm drawn to Jake. I know a lot of people like Dwight. I feel like a lot of people like Claudette because she just blends in with the environment. That's why everybody calls her Blendette. I don't really care for Claudette. I don't really care for many female survivors for Dead by Daylight. I'm not a female survivor kind of person. I've always been into male characters. I like David. I like Jeff. Not a whole lot of people play Jeff. I like David, Jeff, Jake. Dwight's kind of up there too, but I rarely play him. But definitely my go-to is Jake. So, I mean, you guys always see me live stream with Jake. So, before forgetting to tell you, VR chat switch. Yeah, I changed my Unity, so you're not wrong. I changed Unity to the new version. I hate always having to do that because I always have to re-import all of my assets because everything gets to be broken again. That shit's fucking a nightmare. I don't know what the reason is that they updated it again. I believe it's because they have some new map world level design or some shit. Okay, so it seems that it may have fully downloaded because we're at 6.9 out of 6.9. So we're gonna go ahead and go in here and see what we got here. Okay, I could be wrong because none of the movies are showing up for none of the movies are showing up for the archives, so I don't know if we gotten everything here, but we'll go ahead and grab the icons because these are probably done. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy these. Create a new folder here real quick. Call it 3. Why you do that? 3.7.0 PTB. Let's see, paste. Okay. We'll keep that down there though in case they actually put out the archive videos. So we can go ahead and look at banners here. So what do we got here? Premium Pass banner. Okay, so here's just a few new cosmetics we got going on here. Huntress, looks like a Western Civil War looking outfit for her. I can't really tell what that is. I'm kind of liking this new Legion. Kind of looks like a Purge outfit for I think that's Susie. Dwight's got this weird hipster looking outfit, kind of suits him. Yui's got some crazy looking, I forget what they call that style, neon kind of thing going on here. Kate's looking pretty old school, or like before she got put into the fog. That's just a few cosmetics. These are probably the cosmetic lineups that are going to be for the Rift itself, obviously, because this is the Premium Pass banner. So these are probably what you're going to unlock as you progress down the Rift. Except maybe this Yui one. Maybe this one's just kind of like the Jake one that we got for Rift 2, where you kind of just unlock parts of a separate survivor that's unrelated to the tome along the way. So, you know, you had one like that for Jake. I believe you also had one for one of the killers too. Because I think you get one for one of the killers too. So, so you got a Premium Pass banner. It looks like they're code naming this archive Vietnam. Again, I don't know why they always code name their content as like continents and countries. It's really weird to me. Okay, so here's all the juicy bits for the new cosmetics. Doesn't look like we got a whole lot here, but I could just be tripping. Okay, let's kind of blow this up a bit. Okay, so I'll check chat really quick before we go over these. Yeah, I'm not much a fan for the hipster looking Dwight one, but it is what it is. Nia needs new cosmetics. I don't know if we did get any for Nia though. Meg Thomas. No, I don't believe we got any Nia outfits. Unfortunately. We could have some individual things though inside the folders, so I'll go ahead and look in there for those. Ace is where it's at. I wonder if we got one for Ace. Negative, none for Ace. When is it releasing for console? I can't really answer that question because I'm not really involved with the console community too much in terms of that. I'd imagine it comes out the same day as it does for PC when it actually goes live. Obviously, PTB is only for PC only, so because optimization bash client users that hack other users. That would make sense why they would upgrade Unity then. True. Okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and hit these. So this was, I can blow this up as much as possible without making it too shitty. So this is the new Huntress cosmetic that we're going to be getting within the new Rift here. I don't know if I'm much of a fan for it. I don't really think I really care for this one. This actually looks like a cosmetic we already have for Claudette. I think this one's just updated image. Yeah, so I don't think that one's a new one. This one's definitely a new one for Claudette. Kind of looks like a winter Christmas looking theme for her. A little too late, if you ask me. Here's that Dwight one that I'm not really too much of a fan for. I guess it fits his character. He kind of has that hipster, douchey beta male look about him, I guess. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. So maybe that's why they kind of made him look like that. Here's one for David King. This one looks like it'll probably be pretty interesting. We already just got one for David last Rift. I'm surprised they're still dishing them out for him. This Doctor one looks pretty interesting. I can't tell what kind of I can't tell what kind of stick that is. Looks like it's like a burn stick or something, like a really glowing hot metal prod or something. And then his eyeballs are covered up. He looks like he's got a straight jacket on. Kind of looks like something out of Outlast, actually, if you ask me. If you guys have ever played that game. Great game. Let's see. We got one for Fang Min. A lot of people like her. This looks like it's just a reskin of her default outfit, though. It's like a neon version of it. So this is probably something you'll unlock along the way for the Rift. They usually like to put at least 1 or 2 reskins of usually default outfits within the Rift, so it makes sense. Here's one of the cosmetics that's going to be coming out for Kate for the Rift along the way. Looks pretty like she's just basic. This looks like a new default outfit for Spirit. This one looks kind of cool for being a default outfit. Looks like she's got some weird red blood or corruption going up the side of her body with like this red katana blade. That's pretty cool. And then here's a cosmetic for Spirit. This looks kind of wild. Oh shit, it actually kind of makes her look like the Oni almost, because she has, it looks like a face mask right here. I think this is meant to be an Oni type look-alike for the Oni. Even the katana looks very similar to his blade, so that will be a pretty cool cosmetic for her to go side by side with him. And then we got one for Adam. I think this is also another reskin of one of the purchasables in the shop. So this one's definitely just a reskin. Nothing really new there. Oh, we got a new Jake Park skin. Hell yeah. Kind of makes him look like... kind of looks like he's a mountain climber or something, because he has like these weird cargo pants going on here. I don't know if I may or may not purchase it just because I like Jake Park and I always like new cosmetics for him, but until I see it in game, I'm not entirely sure. But it looks pretty interesting, you know. It's not really a whole lot going on for it though. This one is pretty cool. This is probably one of the best killer ones to come out for Legion. Is this one? This Susie, or not Susie? Or yes, no, Julie. I believe this is a Julie cosmetic for Legion. Kind of has this purge vibe about it. I'm kind of digging that. This one's pretty cool. I'd probably put it up there as one of the better ones. We got a plague reskin of one of the purchasables in the shop. At least I think this one's a reskin. It looks like it. So nothing really new here. It just kind of looks like some of these metal plates are rusted. It looks like she might have some blood and rust on this cloth. Yeah, not really a whole lot different other than some of the pads look brass looking too. Then we got one for Meg. God damn it, Meg, go back in the closet. I can't tell, but it looks like she has a damaged eye. Which is very interesting because it looks white. I'll have to pop that into U model and check that out because her eyeball is like white and she has like this little scratch going through. So I don't know why the cosmetic doesn't really fit something like a battle scar like that. Yeah, she actually kind of looks like Sarah Connor right here if you actually ask me. Alright, looks like a new Oni cosmetic. Ooh, he's a fat boy. He's a chubby boy. He's got like this weird crazy mask going on here. Kind of looks like a butcher maybe, like a butcher's blade. It's kind of hard to tell because the quality is just too small. The more I blow it up, the more quality I lose. Pretty cool though. A new Yui cosmetic. So here's Yui. This one's pretty cool. This one's probably going to be in the Rift. I don't think every single one of these is going to be in the Rift, but I think a lot of the reskins are, because I always see reskins in the Rift, so that's probably a big possibility. So here's a Yui cosmetic. And then this is for Zarina. I'm not much of a fan for Zarina. I think she is another one of those weird hipster characters I don't really care for much. Kind of an underrated kind of survivor. I don't really care. Let me go ahead and see if we have anything. There's something in here for Nia. However, like this might be a reskinned head. So we did get something for Nia, but it's a reskin of the blue version of this cosmetic. So this one's probably definitely going to be in the Rift. That's pretty much it as far as Nia cosmetics go. Let's see, we got the charms in here. We'll look at the charms here in a quick second. Nurse, Oni. Probably look at that mask up close a little bit better. Oh, I don't even think it's a mask. I think it's literally his face, but the horns are part of the mask coming out of his face. Huh. Really weird. Looks like Fang. She also got a different hair reskin. I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed because I feel like a lot of these cosmetics, at least quite a handful of them in this Rift this time around, are really just a large majority of them are reskins, and it's like I'm purchasing a $10 pass. I didn't want reskins. I wanted actual new content, you know. So that's kind of concerning to me. I obviously haven't opened up the game yet to see all the reskins that are in it. Some of them may just be purchasable in the store. I don't know. Not with real money, I would imagine, because they're reskins. Looks, I don't know if that's a reskin or if that's just an updated image. Hillbilly also looks like he's getting a reskin of his I forget what this cosmetic's called. Can't really name all of them, but that's definitely a reskin. Huntress, if you guys wanted to see that mask up a little closer in detail. Kind of looks like a cow mask, I believe. You know what they should do is get Skimu, use his survivor renditions of the killers as their outfits for the Rift. I think that would be fantastic. They really need to do something like that, where like you got the doctor before he actually got corrupt as an outfit. Now that would be pretty fucking cool. That's something that they should do. I would totally pay money for those. Schemu makes some pretty crazy good shit. Yeah, I would definitely put my money on that. Oh, so she doesn't have a missing eye scar or something. I was literally looking at that, and it literally looked like she had a scar above her eye, and her eye was missing. The quality of the image was just too low, and I think that's what that was. Looks like she also has a reskin of one of her pants, too. There's a lot of reskins in this one. I don't know how I feel about this, man. I don't know how I feel about this at all. Looks like an updated image or a reskin of one of the nurse's bone saws. I think that might be an updated image. Plague. Is that like brass? What is that? Yeah, it's like a brass color. Spirit. Anything for spirit? Okay. Oh, here's that Oni mask up close on the spirit. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is actually really cool. I think a lot of people are probably gonna purchase this cosmetic. I'm not much of a Spirit fan. I don't really care for her, but that is a pretty damn neat cosmetic. We've already seen the Yui cosmetic. Nothing new in there. Serena, nothing new in there. And well, I guess that's all the cosmetics. Let me just double check. Ah, crap! It's already missing. Let me go into my game directory really quick, just to make sure that we aren't missing any cosmetics here. Archives, I'm definitely gonna have to take the movie archives here in a quick second. Events, where is it? Customization, there we go. So many folders. I don't believe. Give me a second, guys. I'm really trying to analyze this really quick. So there's the doctor. It's just weird to me that there's no new Legion skins, though. I mean, you have 4 different Legion characters, and the only one that you did was Susie. Or, sorry, Julie. I keep getting them mixed up. So that's kind of whack, because I think Frank is obviously the cover art for the DLC, and you decided to do Julie, but you did not decide to do Legion Frank himself. So that's kind of meh. Here's all the Legions right here. It may not be every single one though, because obviously the Susie one is not in there. God, that's so weird that I get those two tripped up all the time. Doesn't look like any Ghostface ones. Yeah, it looks like we're not getting anything new, unfortunately. Even for licensed cosmetics, that's pretty disappointing. I was hoping for some new licensed cosmetics too. Oh well, it is what it is. I guess I'll check chat here real quick and see what everybody's up to. So there's the Trapper. I guess it would be a lot easier to look through these, huh? Yeah, this would also tell me if there's any licensed cosmetics too. I mean, it's a lot easier to look at these than it would be to just look at a whole list of them. So Ghostface truly didn't get anything. Did we get anything for Gunslinger? No, same shit. I mean, it makes sense considering. Alright, so here's Legion. Alright, well, I guess they put the cosmetics for Legion outside. So yeah, that's kind of pointless to even look at these two then, I guess. Oh, wait, here we go, Legion. So yeah, guys, it's pretty much just that cosmetic that we got for Legion. So I'm kind of a bit disappointed for that, because I was hoping to see it for Frank specifically. But I mean, you could still wear the I guess you could still wear the Purge mask on any of the other characters, and it would make it a new cosmetic, I guess. But eh. Alright, here's the archives. I'm going to go ahead and actually put those in here as well. We won't look at those just yet, but we will get into those, and I will spoil those for you if you guys want to be spoiled. Again, I'll have spoiler alerts for all that stuff. So next we'll look at the charms, and then we'll go ahead and get spoiled on those. But I'll check chat here really quick. Whoops, I accidentally retracted your message, but yeah, shitty cosmetics, cosmetic drop. I'm kind of there. I don't know if I'm going to be purchasing this Rift. I feel like I'm obligated to, because I cover content for this game, but I don't think I'm going to finish it just because I don't really like this cosmetic lineup. I think the only thing that would make me want to finish the Rift for this is honestly just the Spirit alone. If this cosmetic is included in the Rift, I may actually grind just to get it, just so I have it. But otherwise, yeah, this Sorry, behavior. I'm not really buying these cosmetics this time around. You guys, I feel like can do a little bit better. But I mean, nonetheless, I'm thankful that we have new content still pushing out, even in times like this. You know, everybody's still working at home and still getting a check at the end of the day. So good on you, behavior. I like that. That's about as positive I can say for that. Any Ash ones? Let me double check. I don't think there is any Ash cosmetics. Just to make sure that I didn't maybe download something. I don't think we got one for Ash. What was that labeled? I forgot. Ukraine, Trapper, Tap. Sorry, I gotta find the code name because they always code name a lot of this shit. Guam. I think it was Guam. No, that's for killer or clown. Damn, what did they code name that? Oh wait, cannibal. Please, please. Damn, we still didn't get any new cosmetics for Leatherface. Molly, that's what it was. I guess they don't put. I guess they don't put all of his cosmetics in there. His cosmetics might be lingering around. Maybe Oben? No. His cosmetics might be lingering around in the outside of the folder here, and it may not be in a specified folder. Because Plague has its own folder, but I'm not seeing his. Yeah, he's probably somewhere down here. I don't want to waste time trying to find him. What I'll do is, rather than waste time, I could always just open up UModel, and we can do it that way, honestly. And I think that's what I'm going to do, rather than trying to find it in the UI, because it's just such a mess, and they don't really organize it very well. It's not worth it. I guess this also allows me to see if we have an updated engine, too, because if UModel crashes me trying to pull up things, then I'll know that they updated the engine to probably 4.23, if not 4.24. So you wanted to see Ash, which would be in Molly license. That's what it is. Does not appear that we have any new cosmetics, I don't think. Yeah, so the last cosmetic we got for Ash was obviously the sweater one. So sorry, man, no new Ash cosmetics. Shitty skin drop. Yes, it is. Can you show that spirit skin again, please? I just joined the stream. Yeah, sure thing, man. So here's the spirit one, up close. So that's what the spirit looks like up close. Kind of looks like a resemblance of Oni. If we go into the spirit folder, we can get a more higher quality image of what the face kind of looks like. So this is what the face looks like for the spirit. And then here's what the outfit looks like for the spirit. So it's definitely an Oni type derivative for her. Let's see. Was really hoping for Ash cosmetic. That would have been optimistic. Yeah, true. I'm sure there wasn't even one licensed character cosmetic. Yeah, that's also true. We might see something licensed probably by the time the new killer comes out. No, it's boring. I found there's a trapper mask? I don't believe there's a new trapper mask. If that's what you're implying. Let's take a look. Where did they put the masks? I think they... I don't know if they put those out. Oh, here we go. Masks. I don't believe there's a new mask at all. Yeah, that's old. That's part of the new video game stuff. Unless it's a reskin. It's probably a reskin, no doubt. And then if it's a reskin, I really don't give a shit. Because reskins are pretty meh. I don't really care for reskins. Yeah, no new trapper skins from what I'm seeing. So... Oh, you said it was at the top. Ash has its own folder. Well, too late. I already opened it up in UModel. Yeah, no Ash. Any new files about a new killer? Apparently, if there is, they'd be in the folder called WALES. I don't really know for certain. I haven't really gotten that far into data mining. I'd have to use the our new auto unpacker that Shmuel made for us in our Discord. Thank you, Shmuel, for the auto unpacker that makes unpacking all the files fucking 10 times easier than manually having to do it. Saves so much time. I would have to do that, but it will take probably up to an hour to 30 minutes to unpack the whole game, and I don't want you guys to get bored, so I can't really do any of that right now. That is something I would have to do on my own time, and then just kind of make an update video about it. More specifically, all we're really doing in this video is just looking over cosmetics, any other additional things that I can kind of pull up in UModel, and that's really kind of it. No, don't worry. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it is what it is. Luke's gallery, there are no new Ace cosmetics, unfortunately. Sorry, man. What you see right here on screen is what you get. Just add them as far as the A's go. So nothing new for Ace. Sorry, my guy. I know there's a lot of Ace players out there. But anyways, without further ado, guys, we're going to go ahead and look at the new charms now. So this is going to be the new charms that are going to be coming out for this Rift. So these look like they're going to be the charms for each level of the tome. I can't really make out what the fuck it is, but it kind of looks like a orb with some sort of shit around the center of it. Here's the gold version of it. Kind of looks like a planet or something. It's kind of interesting. And here's what it'll look like when you've completely finished it. I don't know what this is. VL005. What could this be? Could stand for Vietnam, obviously, for the code name. Vietnam 005. 22. What could that imply? Now that's something I would look into the files for and what this means. Oh man, he's got a pizza charm. Oh my god. And it's got pineapple on it. Oh man, that's gonna piss a lot of people off. No, I do not like pineapple on my pizza. That is disgusting. That's hilarious. We're getting a pizza fucking charm for Dead by Daylight. How to ruin the immersion of the game by putting a goofy charm for Dwight. More toxicity, I love it. Oh, they're all numbered for this, so I'm really interested in what 2 and 2 means. I don't know if that's going to be like a new event or something coming out. I'd have to check the CDNs. This is obviously a Kate cosmetic because obviously she plays guitar, or a Kate charm, I should say. So we're obviously getting a new Kate doll, just like we had for David. Please tell me we have one for Dwight. Wow, they made the doll for the Survivor for Kate and not Dwight. Wow, that is like really shooting the community in the foot. Nobody would give 2 fucks about Kate over Dwight. That is hilarious. I am surprised that they made a Kate doll and they did not make one for Dwight. That is pretty shameful. What were you thinking behavior? Music icon looks like it's also a Kate thing. This is probably a Huntress cosmetic. It looks like there's some muscle tissue, some fat tissue, or otherwise adipose tissue. I'm learning anatomy right now, so I know what kind of these tissues are. This is probably going to be dense, regular connective tissue. Could be dense or regular. This is also adipose tissue. I'm learning a little bit, so. Oh, and it also could be skeletal muscle. So a little bit of everything in there. Let's see, what is this? This is definitely a Huntress type charm, because obviously it's something to do with I can't remember all the lore for the Huntress, but apparently I think her kid was killed, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe she had a kid or something taken away from her or killed or something like that, and I think this was supposed to be kind of like the remnants of her kid. Can't really remember though. More charms that are kind of meh. These are just like some bullshit charms you just kind of earn along the way. Nothing really too special. Another 2 and 2. Oh, these are the anniversary charms. That makes more sense now, because this goes all the way up to July, I believe this ends. So 2 and 2. What's 2 plus 2? 4. And it's white with red theme. That's what was the theme for last year. So these are obviously going to be anniversary charms. Now it's making sense to me. So this is the 4th year for Dead by Daylight. That's going to be their anniversary. Horseshoe, that's probably for Kate. That Legion one's pretty cool. Now that Legion cosmetic's pretty cool. I hope this one you can also put on Survivors on their tool belt. That one's pretty cool. Another Legion one, it looks like. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, it's a speaker. It's a speaker with graffiti on it. What's this one? I can't really make out what the fuck that one is. Huntress? Don't even know what the hell that is either. Oh, here's that Dead by Daylight mobile. Here's that Dead by Daylight mobile charm. It was funny because I told Paulie when he was covering this in his video, I messaged him in the comments section. I was like, he's like, all right, guys, you know, what the charm had told us was that if everybody essentially signs up, and I think it's a total of like 1 million subscriptions, something like that, of pre-signing for the Dead by Daylight mobile app, that everybody would get this charm for free in game. And I told him, I was like, it doesn't make sense that they would oh, I know you're hungry, give me a second. It wouldn't make sense that they would make this mesh and put the man hours to make this model only for it not to become used if we didn't surpass that milestone. So I guess my predictions were true, that they have already had this model and ready to go, but it's whether or not it's just going to be an unused asset in the game, I guess, if none of us surpass that milestone. So we have to basically get like 1 million sign-ups or something like that on Dead by Daylight Mobile to be able to unlock this for free. Unless it's just going to be given out to those that have already pre-registered regardless, and anybody that didn't pre-register, I guess, would not get this charm. So I already did like months ago, so I'm fine. But and then these are just all bullshit charms that you earn along the way. I don't really care to cover those. That's pretty much all the charms that we're getting for this Rift. So they're cool. Like, I think the charms are even better than the cosmetics that we got, but that's just my opinion. Is there another Jake one in terms of cosmetics, or are you talking about charms? Because there's no charms relating to Jake in this set. The only cosmetics that we got for Jake, unfortunately, is just one. And I can't seem to find it. Oh, here it is. So we didn't get any but one cosmetic set for Jake. I don't know if that's going to be a purchasable or in the Rift. Obviously, I'm going to boot up the game here pretty quickly here in just a moment. So, all right. So we are going to go over the archives now. So if you guys don't want to be spoiled, then you should probably turn away from the video right now and come back at a later time. I don't know when I'm going to be finished with these, so that is entirely up to you when you want to come back and if you want to come back. So again, spoiler alert right now, if you do not want to see these and you want to earn them legitimately on your own in the game, then I advise you to turn away from this video right now. I'm giving you 10 seconds, and after that 10 seconds, we're going right into it, guys. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So the archives. Oh shit! Did they not put them in here? I don't think they put them in here yet. I don't think they put these out until live, actually, if I remember right. I can't. Let me look at these really quick. Is this an old one? Yeah, this is an old one. Yeah, okay, never mind. So I just basically yeeted you guys. They don't put the new videos yet until live goes up. So, you know, for that sake of leaks and all that, that's really funny. That means that we're probably not even going to get the audio for the game until that comes out too. I could try to data mine that at another time, but yeah, I just yeeted you guys. I'm sorry. I just turned away a lot of people that are like, no, I don't want to be spoiled. And now it's like, sorry guys, I was just kidding. There's no new movies yet. Because I was looking at this, because what it's going to be named is, because Rwanda would be Tome 1, Togo's Tome 2, or sorry, vice versa. Togo's Tome 1, Rwanda is Tome 2, I believe, and then it'll be Vietnam for Tome 3, and we don't have it yet, so that's disappointing. I wanted to see those. I guess we'll just boot up the game, I guess, because it's not much else I can do. So that's pretty much all the new cosmetics here, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off display capture, and we're gonna go ahead and jump right into game here for the first time. And we could take a look at any new additional changes that are inside of the Rift. So only 4 people, don't worry. I'm not really too worried, man. It is what it is. I just yeeted everybody. I'm sorry. Is there another cosmetic drop soon, or will the next one be the next PTB? Yep. What you see is what you get, man. So what you see in PTB are the cosmetics that are going to be coming out for the game. I highly doubt that there's going to be any additional cosmetics that would come out for live, just like randomly. So let me make sure I have my settings set properly here really quick. Give me a second, guys. Launch attack. May have to reboot the game because I cannot. Oh, there we go. Forgot my headset's not on. I'm like, why can't I hear audio? Too loud. I'm actually kind of surprised that they still have. Okay, so they took away all the Western theme stuff, but I'm surprised they still actually have the main menu theme for the killer here. So let's go into archives. There's our boy spinning the fancy stuff. Rift open, Newt. Rift is open. Yes, it is. Let's see, here's our new rifts. Can't go into any of these. So level 2 releases in 35 days, 3 in 49, and 4 in 70 days. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, so that hillbilly one is definitely a reskin. Ooh, what is this? Aww. Oh, that's the reskin for Spirit. Okay, hillbilly reskin. What is this from? Timekeeper, a relic that's incapable of measuring time in this realm. Pretty cool and creepy, I guess. London Dawn training jacket. I don't think I covered this one. So it looks like a reskin for David. That's cool. The killer one at least is going to be, the Legion one's going to be free at least. That's pretty cool. Haha, that's also cool that the Dwight one's going to be free at least. I'm pretty happy about that then. So the anniversary one here, so I think this is anniversary. Peak 22 keychain. Memorabilia for ambitious yet doomed to fail social media company. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a meme that they were doing on themselves for the anniversary. I'm pretty certain. Stolen Valor. Okay, yeah, so this is definitely a Huntress cosmetic. Well, obviously, we've already covered that, but I mean, it almost looks like a Civil War type looking outfit. That's pretty cool, I like that. Here's that, Susie mask here. Julie. That's wait. Susie. No, Julie. I did it again, guys. I don't play either of them, so I always get their names mixed up. I don't know why I do that. It's Julie, goddammit. I need to burn that in my head. I don't know why I keep doing that shit. Oh man. Facepalm. Let's see. So many reskins. I want to vomit. Vaporous, Hexadrone. A finely crafted container that stimulates a wisp of ever-changing fog. It's cool, I guess. Whatever. Peak 22 thermals distributed to employees to boost morale in lieu of a bonus. Yeah, that's gotta be an anniversary thing. It's kind of interesting, I guess. Okay, yeah, this is definitely. It's gotta be a Huntress thing. Horsehead, a grotesque trophy taken from the remains of cavalry unit. Yeah, I mean, you got the Civil War looking outfit, and then you got this charm, so it would make sense. Pretty interesting. Yeah, there is a lot of reskins in this one, guys. I don't know. I don't know if it's because of our fucking the shit that's going on right now. They had to kind of just put something together. You know, they probably have some other cosmetics that are just not ready that would have been ready if we didn't have what's going on. I don't know if that might be the case. And it's kind of unfortunate because I'm just not really digging a whole lot of these cosmetics. I don't even really want to purchase this Rift. I will see if I'm going to purchase it. I don't know though, because I'm just not really a fan of this one. I thought the Rift number 2 that we had for Tome 2 was kind of bad. This one's kind of taking the cake now. So I'm not really interested in this one. So I don't know if I'll be purchasing it, especially considering I need to be saving money in times like this. So let me take a look at 2. I guess I can't see Rift number 2 even though it's closed. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the archives. We can look at challenges, but a lot of these have already been leaked out, so. Yep, I mean, the leaks have pretty much been true that were posted up on the internet. Obviously, they were true in terms of the killers and survivors that we were going to get for the lore, but you got... this is one of the ones that I looked at that was on that webpage, and it's the same thing. Hit 3 survivors with the Huntress hatchets, so nothing's really changed. What I am curious about, though, is why we have 2 prologues. I think it must be because it allows you to start on whatever end you want to start with first. For instance, if you want to start on the killer side, then you would do this, start on this side, whereas you kind of had to, if I remember correctly, we could take a look actually. Yeah, so, I mean, I guess it's just a new, different format that they can go, because they've already kind of done some crazy shit with tomes 1 and 2, where it would start off with a prologue, and then you would basically make your way down. I think that might be why. Yeah, because it used to just be a prologue and an epilogue, and now it's like you have current tome. There we go. Now you can start here, you can start here, and pretty much do all these survivor ones all in one go, or you could do all the killer ones and all in one go, and then basically the universal ones would be the ones in the center here. So I think this one's kind of a universal one too. I can't look at number 2, 3, and 4, but you can pretty much look at those on the webpage. They've already shown every single one for every single level. They're locked because obviously you have to complete one before you complete the other. So yeah, that's pretty much the content for today's PTB drop, guys. I guess we can play a few new games and kind of look at the new map changes. So I'm kind of curious to see the new map changes. don't know who I'm going to play though. I guess we'll play Survivor. Even though I'm kind of terrible at Survivor. Oh, we got some new particle effects, and you add. It's no longer the invisible guys that used to be there. I actually welcome this change. I think that's actually a lot better than the invisible guys. I would probably keep this. This looks a lot better. The invisible dudes were just kind of maybe they were just placeholders. I don't know. This is a lot better though. I like this. What would it be without playing my boy Jake here? We're going to play that film. So yeah, we're going to look at the new map designs. I'm kind of curious what some of the new maps kind of look like. How is Rift 2 bad? I don't know. I just kind of was not really all that interested in a lot of the cosmetics that were in Rift 2. That's just a personal taste of mine. It was definitely better. I'm not gonna knock it in that regard. It was definitely a lot better of a Rift. This one, this time around, I think a lot of people could agree it's pretty lackluster-ing. It has a lot of cosmetics that are just repeats that we've already had. They're just reskins. Something about the Rift 2, though, I didn't like a whole lot of the cosmetics that were in there. But what I will say is they were a lot better quality than what we have right now. So, personal opinion, personal taste. So, the horse said it was from a unit. So what I think unit means is these are a lot smaller too. It looks like. What I think what unit means is because obviously you know, back then you had a lot of horseback riding and things like that into battle. So when I think of a unit, I think of a group of people, a unit of men going into war. That's why I thought when it said unit that it was kind of like maybe it's her horse that she rode on. I don't know. I don't remember the lore for Huntress. I gotta look back into it. I don't know if she was part. I know something that had to do with the war. I don't know if she was part of a war. I know it had to take place between like the late 1800s and early 1900s, around that time era, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I have to double check the lore though. It's been a while. Alright, anything change in terms of movement? Looks like it. Oh, he's already coming. Bye guys. I don't even know where he is. So did these get changed? Killer Shack's pretty much the same. There's no breakable walls from what I can see. I don't think there's any on this map. This one has just a lot of T walls and different layouts. I don't believe there's any map changes on this one, so that kinda sucks because now we gotta finish this map before we can enter the one. Skins on Rift 2 was the community ones. Yeah, I gotta say, the community ones are probably the better ones. I just kind of you probably get away with not even purchasing the new Rift. I wouldn't doubt it. I was even apprehensive to buy the second Rift, and it took me a while to even finish it because one, I'm in school, and I can't really grind a whole lot of it. Latency lag. Oh, he makes noise now if he wants to get off the hook. That's pretty cool. Now we're playing fucking Legion. I just realized that. I was like, well, gotta run away because I'm feral frenzy. Really? They got caught? Holy shit. Oh, you went into a locker to use the decisive strike, that's why. Funny. I love little fucking exploits like that. know Legion got a few changes, so I don't know how the new Legion works. I'm still playing as if Legion plays the old school way, so I'm not entirely sure. I'm coming. The hell? Oh, they DC'd. That sucks. Everybody's just getting slaughtered here. It's funny. You want me to heal you? Where'd you go? Yeah, I guess not. Whatever. Uh-oh. Keep going after the Dwight. I'm the last to survive this. Yeah. Oh shit. Damn, still managed to get me. Good one. Yeah. Why can I? Oh, you bamboozled me. Why can't I jump the window? I didn't know you bamboozled. Holy shit. Good one. I didn't think people actually use that perk. It actually got me. Come on, just put me on a hook so I can play a new game. What are you doing? Yes, I understand. You bamboozled me. Now put me on a hook right. Gracias. I'm gonna kill myself. No, Dwight. Dwight, no, 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 no.
Yeah.
Get away from me, Dwight. No, no. Damn it, Dwight. There's no point in playing this game. She already won. Kill me. I'm kind of curious as to how people are able to get all the cosmetics already for like the Rift. I don't know if it's because they have like a shit ton of like cells where they can actually just kind of purchase the whole Rift, but it actually doesn't purchase. I don't really know. I don't know how that works. I really don't want to play this game because nothing carries over to live, so it's like, why are we here made just to suffer, Dwight? Why'd you save me? I just wanted to fucking go. This isn't a map that they even worked on. At least from what I'm aware, it doesn't look like it. I can't suffer like this. Please kill me. I don't even know what I'm doing. I really want to kill. Please kill me. Please. I want to go. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to leave the match then. Because I don't want to just waste time. Hopefully it doesn't penalize me, but I have a great feeling that it's still gonna penalize me. Oh, there's no penalizing for DCing? Alright, good. I'm glad. I didn't know if there was or not. Really skin. Yeah, okay. When does PTB come out? I don't really know. That's kind of uncertain. Could be next week. Could be 2 weeks. It's anywhere from around there. And it's if they actually have to make adjustments. If they have to make quite a few adjustments, then you could probably expect in 2 weeks. At least that's what I'm gonna think. But everything seems to be working so far. I don't know about any of the map changes, so. Oh, decisive strike broken? I don't know. What do you mean by broken? Ah, fuck. What do you mean by broken, OP? Because it didn't work for me on that Legion at all. Hit the skill check, stayed on shoulder. When doubt it, leave it to behavior. I guess apparently decisive strike's broken, guys. GG. Okay, so hunters killed a group of soldiers passing through her forest during World War One, and she took their gear. Okay, so now that makes sense then. So, so yeah, now that makes more sense. Yeah, that sounds like it. So that's why she would be wearing the World War One outfit that she's wearing. Incorporate it into her own thing. So it's kind of going by the whole lore type thing for her. Now it's kind of coming to me. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I know it was something to do with that she was in like a war or something around along the lines of war, and I was thinking it was actually World War One rather than Civil War. So I had my eras mixed up. So I was thinking it was like Civil War outfit, and she was from the Civil War era, but. That's why I kind of put a gap there. I was like, yeah, it's around maybe late 1800s, maybe early 1900s, around there. So, I know it was somewhere around that time period. Alright, I don't know if this is one of the new map changes. I believe it is. This is the gas station, right? No, this is not the gas station. This is one of the auto wreckers. Hello! Oh, totem! Break that shit. Ah, fuck. We got the doctor. I got calm spirit, though. I mean, you already see me. Come on, boy. Yeah, boy. Come on, boy. Because he's totem, buddy. I'm sweaty. I'm so sweaty. Oh! Shit. You juked me. Ah, damn it. I was so sweaty and you juked me. Good one. I was sweaty. I just wanted to look at the new map and break your shiny token. True, you do get something to work for, I guess, so. I mean, I would do it. I would pay for it if I wasn't in school, but I feel like it'd be a waste of my money, because I mean, today I even have an online lecture, so after this game, I actually got to kind of study up a little bit on the bones. So, yeah, you're probably not going to see a whole lot of streams from me or a lot of videos coming out in the next few weeks again. It's going to be kind of probably dead. It is what it is. So... I feel like the movement for crouch is different. Holy shit. It feels more like... Look at how much that moves now for crouch. That is kind of weird. My calm spirit makes you a joke. All of them are getting slayed by the doctor. I still want to see the map changes. God damn it, Ace. I feel like there is a FPS issue too. I'm kind of getting a little lag spikes where I was not getting that before. So that's concerning. Another killer shack does not even look like it's been updated, so all killer shacks are all pretty much the same. This is still not another good map to really test on though, because there's I don't think this is one of the maps that got reworked. Most of the Auto Wreckers Haven type maps did get reworked though. This I think is another one of those. probably just gonna kill ourselves here because there's not really a whole lot going on here. GG, doctor. Ooh, man, that rig, holy shit, I'm gonna get on there. I'm not even on the fucking hook. True, I could go into a custom game. I swear to God, they didn't rework the map to make it easier for a 3-man game. Or 3 gens. I wouldn't doubt it. I don't know. I do need to get a dedicated team though to look at maps, custom maps and stuff like that. We're still in the process of, not really myself, but though I will be doing a lot of research into it, but a lot of us are, we're looking into getting the developer build somewhat functional with some of the new content now that we can kind of do that again. Which means trying to implement all the changes that happen on live and carrying that over to 3.0.0 to test around with. If I can do things like that, where I can test it on my own terms without having to get people to play with, that would be even pretty cool too. But I don't know if we'll ever get maps working in the developer build. I was never successful then, but I have a feeling we could probably be successful this time around because the leaked developer build, apparently you can actually make changes to it in Unreal Engine, so that allows you to publish different versions of the developer build in some varying degree. I'm a bit apprehensive, I'm going to tell you guys right now, or it's whatever they want to do, if we're actually going to be releasing it at all, because it's such a powerful fix that they've created, that you're able to actually even edit it in Unreal Engine, is pretty groundbreaking stuff. That means that you could technically make different, or what they would consider private copies of Dead by Daylight. If somebody wanted to use it for that malicious intent to steal profits from Dead by Daylight by, you know, allowing you to pay for another service version of it that's not licensed by Behavior, then that could see some legal trouble, and I don't really want no legal trouble. I'm just here to fuck around. When I use the developer build, I don't use it with that intent, but they could potentially come after me or potentially come after them if they decide to release this. I'm not entirely sure, so I don't know if we're going to publicly release the fix for the developer build or not. I thought I'd tell you guys that right now. I don't really know. Or if it's just going to be released to a handful of us just for our own personal use. It's not us being selfish, it's kind of serious shit when we talk about, you know, legal issues and things like that. So, damn it, I ran into it. Here we go, boys. Ah, shit! I thought he was coming this way. He duped me again. Here we go, boys. Ah, this is one of the maps I think got reworked for sure. No, why are you still coming after me? Get hurt. Okay, cool. Now I can look at this. I think this one got reworked. Yeah, so this window is no longer here. Now it is completely blocked. Ow, why, Claudette? I'm looking at the maps and you're in my way. Yeah, so that window is completely blocked up. This window is still available, though. Yeah, so that completely deletes the infinite there. I don't know if you can break that wall, though. And of course, it's still going. Bye, Claudette. Okay. He still slapped me. That was bullshit. Thank you, dedicated servers. 1 out of 100. Yeah. Oh man, they really need to fix the rig for being on hooks because that is just terrible. Look at that, I'm not even on the hook. I gotta say, I'm kind of digging the new effects for trying to get yourself off the hook. That's pretty cool. I like that. Any licensed killers or cosmetics? No. No licensed stuff at all, unfortunately. Don't worry, everybody. I will have highlights of everything later in the video. So if you guys want to go back to the video, you can definitely do that. There's not a whole lot to highlight. Obviously, mid-chapter patches, they aren't really full with a whole lot of content other than, you know, bug fixing, small little additional features, and then the archives, you know. So there's not really a whole lot to say. The juicy stuff is usually when we get a new killer, obviously, because everybody's excited. New killer, new survivor, playing out their abilities, and, you know, getting a feel for them. So. Anyways, I'll probably play. This will probably be my last game playing survivor, and then I think I'm gonna pop into killer. Play up a killer, and then we'll check out some of the maps on there. Kind of like to see if I can even break anything. Because obviously I won't be able to tell what's breakable and what's not. Other than, I know that one map that they showed, I forget what they called it, what they call that map. It's the factory map that they showcased in the developer update. I know that one's definitely one of the ones that you can break the wall in. So, yeah, it's that one, the tower loop. I want to see the new tower loop. Let me see if I have any. I don't know if that's McMillan. I don't have anything. Let me see if I have. Oh, Jeff, where are you? There you are. Damn. I was gonna see if I have any offerings for the map, but I don't. So. Agua. So yeah, I probably will play. This will be my last game for Survivor, and then I'll play a few games as Killer, see if I can break anything. And then after that, that'll be the end of that. Because I gotta get studying here. Oh, I think this is the tower one. Yep, this is the map. Hell yeah. Oh, there it is. We're all looking at it. Ew, look at that crease. Dude, that's disgusting. It doesn't even match up with the rest of it. It's got like a little crease they need to fill in. The tile is not centered properly on the structure. It just needs to come down a few inches. That's disgusting. Man, they've completely destroyed that loop. Holy shit. Like, if you were to go through this window, you're fucked. Depending on how close he is, like, you may as well just run out the door. It's more in your best interest. And do they add anything on this side to kind of even it out? Balance it? Wow, so you can't break. I don't even think it's even worth playing Killer. They didn't even add any breakables. So I was gonna assume that this was a breakable, but it's not a breakable apparently. how I feel about this. I mean, it definitely is good for the killer. It breaks that loop, but otherwise, eh. Hi, Slim Blia. How's it going? Super Blia. We are just looking at the new changes to the maps, and this is definitely one of the maps that did get changed in terms of the loop. It was pretty, it needs some polishing. Obviously this is probably not the final product, and I don't know if this is going to be a fixed up wall or not. But yeah, I don't know if that's a breakable wall or not. It doesn't really quite make sense, in my opinion, that that's just left like that. The killer has to break that. Oh no! Oh, thank God he missed. Oh my God. Oh, need a ballot, need a ballot. Ah, I can't use that window. Probably should have saw that coming. Fucking tree. Damn it. Oh, I'm gonna get killed. Ah, oh, there we go. Yes. So he also fucked up too. I have an idea. Stop chasing me. He did. He's under me though. Yeah, he stopped chasing me. Can't imagine how happy I am that this loop is destroyed. Trust me, I feel you too, because I play killer a lot of the majority of the time too. It was definitely needed. A lot of these loops did need to be addressed because it wasn't fair for the killer a lot of the times when he got these maps. It destroyed a lot of killers, depending on who you played. Otherwise, if you played some of the easier killers, it didn't matter. But like, I think this fixes a lot of the issues that I had playing Leatherface, for instance, because if you had played on a map like this with Leatherface, you were going to have a bad time. So maybe Leatherface doesn't need too much of a rework after these loops have been fixed, and I'm pretty happy for that. I haven't played Leatherface yet. He will probably be who I'm going to play, though, now that I think about it. So I might give him a shot on these new maps, see how Leatherface kind of plays now that these loops have been kind of destroyed. They should make an opening right here where you just fall down and just break your legs. Run, little Dwight. Oh shit. I have to run too. Alright, watch this. I'm gonna do something clutch. I hope it works. Nope. Oh! He's like, where'd he go? Where'd he go? I'm probably gonna fuck myself here because I'm going from the back and there's no ballots. Other than this one. Go, go, go! probably be in that little area. Yep. Alright, we're safe. Eating up all your ballots. Oh, he wants me. Oh, I'm not gonna. Oh, ballot, yes. Nom 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 nom. God, it's fucking with him. See if there's a health kit down here. There we go. I don't want him to see my orbs. Yes, here we go. Really doesn't matter. I mean, not really gonna earn any of this shit, but it gets me out of safe, right? Need to go out with a bang. Blast and killer main. Of course. The cursed Noed. The cursed Noed. It's funny because a lot of, like, you know, there's this whole trend going on as a revolt towards survivors to use Noed and stuff, but I think, honestly, I'm a killer main myself, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I never use Noed. It's trash. Even though I hate survivors, I'm not gonna join the bandwagon of using Noed, because I'm a lot better than that. Come at me, people. I feel like King would come after me, because I think he's part of the Noed trend. I don't know, like, I like to have some level of integrity, like, as a killer. Like, I feel like Noed is just meh. Sorry, Claudette. I can't be arsed to go find the fucking totem, and this is PTB, so fuck you, bye. Yeah, I don't know, I never use Noed. I think there's one killer I actually have Noed on. So I'll be a contradiction. I'm thinking about it now. I'd be a contradiction. Okay, the only time that I ever use Noed is if I level up my killer and I seriously have bullshit perks, and it's a killer that I cannot win as at higher ranks without Noed, because the way that the balancing is for that killer is just trash compared to survivors, so, such as Leatherface before this fix. That is the only time I will make an exception to Noed. But if we got some good perks, we got, you know, a killer that's pretty decent, can add pressure to the map, what's the point in using Noed? I don't see a point in it. Noed could probably be used for Leatherface because, again, he's kind of weak. You can't apply pressure to the map at all, regardless of perks. Well, I gotta see what perks I'm gonna use before we play him. I don't know what I want to use. Okay. I don't really know what perk I want to use for Leather Daddy here. I don't see Brutal Strength being any help, considering I have a chainsaw. I guess we'll just use Nurse's Calling. Could use this one, but I don't know. I don't know what I really want. We'll use a Mori. Why not? Fuck it. They allow me to Mori him. Let's see. I'll go ahead and check Discord really quick. There's a lot of stuff going on. Oh my god, I've had U model open with Dead by Daylight running in the background. I'm surprised EAC did not trigger. Damn. You have been banned for file tamperment. Let's see. Hello there, Calrus. Calrus? I think that's how you say it. Welcome to the Discord. New God palette. I'll have to see what that's all about. I guess there's a new palette loop or something. Oh, the modified configs got patched again. So I guess the configs being that it's probably the CDN stuff is probably what he's referring to. Oh well. I don't even know how long it's going to be until we get into a match to even play. If these matches become pretty fucking long, I'm probably not going to play a second match again because I can't be arsed. Guess we'll read patch notes while we wait. See what maps really were changed. So the rec shop, remove the RNG window spawn logic and reduce the window safety. Backwater swamp, grim pantry, moved exploit window and tweaked the tile. I didn't even know there was an exploit window. McMillan. Okay, that didn't take too long to get into a match. God, I hope this fixes Leatherface, at least to some varying degree, that he can actually apply some map pressure now. Coldwind Farm, Torment Creek, removed exploit window and tweaked. Why are they calling them exploit windows? Why don't they just call them infinites? And then just put in parentheses exploit window? Because people that are familiar with the game are more familiar with what they're called, I guess, more than what they're named. Because that makes it sound like it's more of a, like a cheat, when it's not really a cheat. It's, it's how the game, the map design was made. It's not really a cheat. An exploit, I think it's like a cheat. Let's see, removed exploit and tweaked the tile. So when they're referring to remove exploit and tweak tile, they're really referring to those infinites being fixed, essentially. Added a drop down for the second floor and added a window vault to the Thompson house. I can't remember what each and every one of these maps are. It's been a while since I've remembered the names. Added safety to the combined harvester's vault, preventing a strong alternative path. That's probably for killer sided. So they probably blocked up part of the little harvesters. I didn't really notice that because I didn't pay attention to that. Damn, this, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't. I cannot play that map. That is Leatherface. Killer map. I can't. That is a bad map. Terrible map. God, that is one of the maps that will kill Leatherface, is that map. I am sorry, I'm not playing that map. That is like pain and suffering, trying to play Haydenfield with Leatherface. God damn. They had to give me like one of the maps that just will not do for Leatherface. That's pretty funny. Of all the maps they gave me, that one. I got whoppers. Blackface, Leatherface. I love that. I think the most hardest mask to unlock for Leatherface is probably got to be Jake. Not a whole lot of people play Jake. I'm like the one few people that play Jake. And the more survivors that just keep coming up, the more people are going to play those over Jake. so it becomes more difficult to even unlock those challenges. I think each mask unlocks with like 25 sacrifices of each of the original survivors. So that'd be Claudette, Jake, Meg, and Dwight. Yeah, like no maps that actually have any infinites fixed. I must have used them all up. Last winner. I'm surprised I still have my glass splinter offering. This was for Pigface, or Pigface. When I say Pigface, for the pig. I mean, I'm never gonna be able to ever get rid of it. Yeah, I'm never gonna be able to prestige past this, so I'm never gonna get rid of this add-on. So I find it funny that I'm always gonna be able to keep that offering forever, as a reminder of how long I've been playing this game. When we actually still had splinters. Sorry, I'm unfamiliar with what that means, man. So let me see the griet, bro. I don't know what you're referring to as. The griet. What is the griet? Oh man, these matches. Alright, fingers crossed that we get a map where, like, at least one of the infinites is fixed for Leatherface. Kind of sucks that they don't have Prestige 3 versions of the Survivor faces. They need to do that. Have them only unlock if you have Prestige 3 unlocked. Because I want to use like these ones, but I want them to be Prestige. Because it makes it sound like, aha, this guy's not Prestige 3 Leatherface. And I like to flaunt that off that I am because this killer is so unbearable. Alright boys, ready up so I can fucking play this already. If we can just get at least one map, get into at least one map, and I'd probably call that good enough, and I'll probably get off stream here because I really need to get into my studies. But yeah, I'll put up information about the archives, probably on the community tab in terms of all the level dates. The Moris look like they've been changed. They look more white. Please, if it gives me Haydenfield, I swear to fuck. I swear to Christ right now. Better not be Haydenfield again. Alright, we got a cold one. Oh, the Thompson house. So there's a drop down in the Thompson house, apparently. If I remember, let me read that correctly. Hold on. Thompson house added a drop down from the second floor and added a window vault. Ah, yes, there it is. There's a window vault right there. So you can no longer, oh, hello. You can no longer exploit and block survivors from coming down. Oh no! I didn't go all the way down. I hate that I pre-jack sometimes and I let off. Should be like the... I think that would be what would buff them, is if you act as if it's like Hillbilly, so if you let off, so say I charge it and then let off, it should just bring it back down. Unfortunately, it doesn't do that though. You have to literally recharge it back up. Damn, you got lucky, Claudette. DC. I don't know if it's because you knew you were fucked. Hi, Bill. Destroyed this gang. Holy shit. These guys just played stupid, so I can't say whether or not Leatherface is pretty strong or not, because I'll come here in the Fang. Where you at, Fang? I hear you. I'm coming. I hear you clicking that flashlight. Hi. Damn it, so these pre-jackers, I think I'm done. You really need to watch that bar, otherwise. Where'd the Fang go? Oh, she juked me. Holy shit. I thought I heard her, like, yakking. Didn't know she juked me. I don't know where she went. She went this way, that's for sure. Hi, Fang. Found you. So yeah, I'm aware that they had fixed I'm aware that they also fixed the fact that you can now flashlight. Hey, wait, we can more here for being stupid. I forgot I got a more. Yeah, you can now get blinded with the flashlight when using a chainsaw for one place I just noticed. It wasn't like that before. It's some fireworks on there. Let's go see if we can get her. Oh, yep, there it is. Well, we got to see that there's a window obviously there. I didn't get to see the drop down though. Yeah, it's true. Because if you were a trapper, you could literally prevent survivors from going down the stairs without breaking that trap. They were trapped. So yeah, that's very true. So people that are like trapper, yeah, that map was pretty OP. So you better take advantage of it on live right now while you still can, because that shit's patched. All right, I'll play one more game. I'll give it one more game. It's just gonna be a little bit because it takes a while for killer. It at least takes like 3 minutes to get into a game, so. So if we can play on either Torment Creek, Rancid, Abattoir, Fractured Cowshed. So we just saw Thompson House for Leatherface, which was a pretty nice fix. have some alternate routes now, so you're no longer stuck at the house. Added safety to the combined harvesters. Yeah. Oh, fuck! I didn't get to see that. So the harvesters. If we get another Coldwind Farm type map, we'll definitely check that out. So McMillan. So we did see the coal tower. So yeah, that exploit's pretty much. That infinite is just destroyed. There is no way that you can use that anymore. Personally, I think they should have, for the coal tower, I think to kind of make it just somewhat fair for the survivor, they really should have moved that door down just a little bit more. Just enough to where there is some kind of small safety gap for the survivor, but not enough to where it might give them enough time to make it to a pallet. Because that window is pretty much death. Like, if you go through that window rather than going out the door, then you're fucked. You're done. Yeah, so that window is pretty much pointless. I'm not even surprised that it still exists. They may as well just remove it, but I guess for all those rank 20s that think the window's going to save them, it's not. So, yeah, I find that really funny. Hold on, though. There is some changes to Haydenfield. I could have probably played on it. I didn't see this. Haydenfield corner fence vaults removed. Suffocation pit. RNG window logic removed. Disturbed ward pallet logic reduced to 2 pallets. Badham preschool fence loop shortened. Ah, so they did fix the Badham preschool fence loop. Yeah, that one. Oh god, that's another Leatherface killer one. That fence will pretty much outrun Leatherface forever, because you got like 3 or 4 pallets in that whole loop. God, it just kills so much time. That's like 5. You got like so many pallets on that loop. You go through the window, you keep running them until he gets close enough, then you drop a pallet, then he breaks the pallet, then you can re-loop him again, go to the next pallet. Oh god, that one was a nightmare, now that I think about it. There's only certain killers that really, pallets don't really matter, but Leatherface, man, that's why I'm really playing him with this new, these new changes, to really get a feel for how this may have buffed him a little bit. Which I can't really say much about, because that first game was pretty much pure them just playing like garbage, so. Prove thyself. I found a typo in their patch notes. They have 3 ads. Or 3Ds in ads. Prove thyself. Prove thyself. Now adds 15% repair speed for each survivor working on the same genera up from 10%. Holy crap. Does that make that perk OP now? Just fucking start using Prove Thyself? Now adds 15% repair speed for each survivor. Holy crap. Just think about that. 15 times 4. You could literally... That doesn't make sense. Why would they buff that then? I don't know. Sorry, I'm looking at patch notes more thoroughly, because I don't usually read them too often. But it's saying that Prove Thyself really seems to be OP as hell, if I'm making this out correctly, because if you have 15% repair speed for each survivor, then that repair speed is going to be out the roof if you have like 4 survivors, even 3 working on 1 generator. Damn, you can get a gen done in probably like 30 seconds, probably even less than that. That's crazy. Stakeout now adds an additional 1% bonus. 1% bonus progression for skill checks. I don't believe this is a map that got changed, and this is also, I'd probably say, a Leatherface killer map, but I guess we'll give it a shot. Hello there. Hey, not playing. see to. I don't see a point in trying to play this if nobody's gonna play it serious. So. Plus, I didn't get a good map, and I don't even have my add-ons. I thought I had add-ons. Where are my add-ons? You're asking for trouble if you don't have add-ons. I have one add-on. Unless I got rid of my other one. Slightly increases the reach of the chainsaw. We'll do that one. But we also need one for charge time. Increases charge time. Do I have a primer bolt? No. Fuck it, we'll just go with the longer reach on the chainsaw. I know waiting is just nothing but boring. I apologize, but of course I'm not going to get the maps I want to play on without actually playing with somebody. I wonder if I actually have anybody online. That would just make this so much easier. Nope, I do not. Of course not. Yeah, I need to get a dedicated team, kind of like Paulie does, where we just play on custom maps, so I don't have to play on public all the fucking time. Because it does kind of get annoying. Or if I can just get the developer build working with the new maps, that'd be cool. Crunchy. It's an issue with SFX when a survivor wiggles out of a killer's grasp. Adding score events for interrupting survivors that are sabotaging a hook, cleansing a totem, a digging around in the jigsaw box for a key. That's cool. More points for killer, I guess. Added additional player feedback when survivors attempt to escape a hook by themselves. Yeah, I've already seen that. The emblem system. Adjusted the benevolent emblem progression thresholds. Legion Feral Frenzy adjustment. Restored the Legion's ability to see scratch marks and pools of blood at the beginning of the fatigue. Memento Mori interaction. I've already heard about that one. Great skill checks. While repairing now give you 300 blood points up from 150. Definitely needed. I feel like the hardest to get blood points, like a massive amount, are survivors. I don't know what it is about survivors, but you don't really get a whole lot of blood points. I mean, obviously it all depends on how well you do. Like, if you get killed at the beginning of the game, obviously, but like you could be doing really well in a game and you only make like barely 20k, whereas killer, like if they do really well, they make upwards to like 30. So repair speed efficiency debuff for each survivor working on a generator has been increased to 15% from 10%. All remaining survivors in a trial hit the struggle phase on the hook. The entity will instantly drain their remaining life bar. What? So if you even attempt to wiggle on the hook, that it actually makes you digress, even though if you don't even if you don't fully commit to taking yourself off the hook. I don't know what that means. Damn, I needed to test that. That's really interesting. I don't know what that means. When all remaining survivors in a trial hit the struggle phase on the hook, the entity will instantly drain their remaining life bar. I didn't notice that, but I don't know. So what that's telling me is that even if you don't fully commit to wiggling off the hook, because obviously it has a progression bar on it, that it's still going to digress your life on the hook. That's what that's making. So that means that you can't do wiggle dances anymore on hooks, if that's what I'm understanding, which is kind of meh, because it's like the only thing you can do on a hook to entertain yourself is wiggle hooking. That's kind of an unnecessary change. I don't know why they did that. I don't know. That's kind of an annoying fix, in my opinion. Okay, if we still don't get a map on this time around, guys, I'm just probably gonna end the stream right here. Even if they decide not to play shitly or stupidly, I think I'm just gonna end the stream for sure right here. So let's wish us luck. Wow, thank you. Cannibal, hitting survivors with your chainsaw downs them instantly. I wouldn't have ever have thought. Watch it be Haydenfield again. I'll play Haydenfield though, because they did say they did some slight window fixes on the fences. It's still kind of a map killer though for Leatherface, just because of the way that it plays though. This one may have gotten reworked. What is this? Fractured Cowshed? What is this one? So Fractured Cowshed removed an exploit window and tweaked the tile. So one of these did get fixed. I don't know which one it is though. So on these harvesters, apparently they got fixed too. They don't look like they got fixed, in my opinion, but whatever. So this, I'm assuming this is the Cowshed. Oh, well, we found a Claudette. This really looks like the same to me. Yeah, lucky, holy shit. Yeah, no, that's definitely going to be a loot killer for Leatherface. I really need a charge time perk. Charge time will definitely kill me in pallets. Somebody on this one over here? I think somebody was. Nobody was on that one. Nobody was on that one. Of course. I should have went there. I really honestly should have went over there. So I had a feeling. God damn it, I keep pre-jabbing. I'm so focused on the survivor, so I think, oh no, I'm good, I can let go, and then I fuck up. Oh, somebody's over here. I can't see, damn it, they're over here though. Ah, there they are. Damn it, loot me, daddy. Fucked up again. Should've just hit her. Where'd you go? You juked me. Ah, there she goes. Yeah, we're not gonna deal with the fucking killer shack. That's literally just game over. Oh, look, they're all over here. You just threw them over. That's hilarious. There's some audio bugs going on. What is this? Owie. Got our boy, he's going on a hook. I feel like a lot of these guys aren't playing very smart, so it's hard to say if it's really fixed or not. They're all in Killer Shack. They're gonna fucking give me a bad day. Nope, they're gonna make it. Damn it, can't find you. I want this Meg. What? Really? Okay, am I playing against a hacker? That should have gotten me. Okay, they just went back around the window. I see that. I'm probably playing against a hacker. That should hit. Yep, I'm certain I'm playing against a hacker. There we go. Jesus. It like auto aims at her and then hit the wall. Like that makes no sense. Don't worry, we'll get you, Meg. I will take all day to get you. Okay, now I'm gonna back off now. Probably back in the Killer Shack. No, of course not. Why do I just keep destroying pallets? Hi. I shouldn't have picked her up so soon. I forgot he has a flashlight. Not used. Oh, hi. Love that. At least I killed one survivor, now I can go and focus down the way. Somebody's over here. Is that the Meg? Oh, I'm gonna get you. Somebody's over there in the back. Is this the Meg? Yes, that's the Meg. Let's go. I make. Ah, damn! I could do that. I thought I could go over that. I'm gonna try that again. Hold on. So this must have been what they added as a fix. You can't jump onto that. I don't know. So you can apparently, yeah. This. Let me give me some momentum. God, fucking damn it! It fell off. Try it again. Give me some momentum. Go, 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 go. Oh, you can. You just got to give yourself some momentum to do it. But when you're in the heat of a chase, you're probably not going to make that. So, yeah. You got to give yourself some momentum to get up on there.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to try that out one more time, though, just to see. So, they running, you running. Yeah, if you hit it at that corner right here, that could make for a great little maneuver on them. And then they're pretty much done. So, little advice to you guys. Say bye-bye to progression. You're out of flashlight juice. You're out of flashlight. Oh, I thought you were out the Harvester, I think, is meant to actually help out Killer rather than Survivor. At least that's what I'm assuming. I'm not 100% certain. Hello there. Yeah, I think they may fix window vaults. I think that's what it is, which I'm happy about for Survivors. I think that's what it is. They fixed window vaults. Yeah, see, they've definitely fixed window vaults. Yeah, you ain't doing that shit anymore with me. So I don't know what they did with window vaults, but they are definitely a lot more smoother now. Where's that little Claudette? Where are you at, Blendette? Here somewhere. Oh, you ain't making it out. You ain't making it out, Blendette. Yeah, you could actually probably make it out because these doors are pretty fucking spread apart. Holy shit, yeah, they're really far apart. You might get away. God damn, they really put a lot of shit in the way where you can't see it. She's gonna get away. If she was right there, she's definitely getting away now. I can't run fast enough. So yeah, I can see it from here. I gotta go all oh, there she goes. There you are. You're finished, Claudette. Unless you got a fancy key. Alright. Yeah, I think they may have fixed windows, which is pretty good. Oh yeah, she's got a key. No key for you. Bye-bye, Blendette. I think you did have a key, didn't you? I could have sworn she had a key, but I don't know if it was just me or not. Wouldn't be able to tell. Match that didn't see clear. Well, that's pretty much PTB. There's not really a whole lot else. It's the archives, man. It's really all that we got in terms of content and some map changes. That's really it. I don't know. I have to play Leatherface on live to really get a feel for him. For PTB in any way. Just see if he still needs like a rework. A lot of the survivors that I keep playing against are not playing very smart. The nurse's calling is definitely helping though a little bit, so glad that I actually changed it out for that perk. But anyways, guys, any questions, comments, concerns, you can always just leave them in the comment section below, and you can leave them in this live chat really quick before I do get off. I will have highlights of everything. I'll be going over the video and basically putting highlights in the description, so if you guys want to revert back to anything, you can totally do that. And I think I'll post the dates for the archives for when they release. I'll just grab that information from Leaks by Daylight because they've already posted it up. Yeah, so hopefully you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.